I work with so many mediums that at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter which one you combine with each other, because what holds all together is my language. And I think the last 25 years, I developed a language people recognize as my work, and I recognize myself in it. This show is very tight. I really like the combination of the different works. The paintings, the drawings, the sculptures, they talk about a little bit about nature, they talk a little bit about the sadness. I do like that very much. So the painting, very simple also. The paintings, I use nature to talk about nature. So I have these big wood blocks, I have the canvas on the floor, I paint the wood blocks, I physically put them on a canvas, I step on it. It's a very physical work. And I have in my studio maybe 100 shapes in the shelves. I look at the canvas, I look at the shapes, I take this shape or that shape. Again, compared with many other mediums I work, painting is very spontaneous. So in other words, I don't have a concept in my mind. And the same is the color thing. It's just that moment I feel this color and I do it. I really do enjoy that, to have this in my work, because that's the only medium I'm really just letting go without thinking too much. The two series of sculptures is the ones you see in here is the sad and worried animals. They all look up and they have a frown and they're kind of worried what comes down on them. I was really fascinated by the heaviness. They have to be out of stone, they have to be heavy. So yeah, I thought it would be really beautiful to have these heavy, big drops in the exhibition space coming down on the animals. We humans do whatever we do with nature and animals have nothing to say, so that's a little bit this kind of idea behind it. The bronze and ceramic sculptures upstairs, it's more about the artist, again, like kind of the sad artist, you know, sitting on a step looking down or in front of a big wall. Maybe they be the same, like the animals are sad and the artists are sad. But again, sadness in my case is always in a very uplifting way, because my work has humor underneath. So that is a balance. So I mean, drawing is kind of the foundation. Even when I only used to make photographs in my past, I always made drawings to sketch the photographs. So drawing was always a big part. I have a lot of sketchbooks. I have my ideas sketched out. And then in one point I realized, okay, these drawings are kind of funny and cute. So I decided to make them on letter-size paper. Because it's a genius medium, you only need a table, a chair, a pen, a paper, and an idea, and that's it. Again, my mediums, I try always, drawing will be something I do until I die. Photograph, something I will do until I die. So there are certain mediums I definitely always will do, and drawing is one of it. Because it's the most simple way to think about this world and bring down an idea that people can see it. So I think stuff what holds my works together is humor. Is, I think, the relationship between human and nature. So it's me a kind of looking in this world and being a kind of sad about seeing what humans do, but what they could do better.